endlessly hoping her harlequin hovers nearby, awaiting a word.
I wonder if thoughtful science fiction is a place left in mainstream cinema. Annihilation made basically nothing and quietly left after a few weeks. It didn't even make it to theaters in a lot of places, heading straight to Netflix because the studio didn't feel like doing the legwork of advertising a movie about loneliness, even though it starred an Oscar-winning megastar, an unstoppable veteran actress at the height of her power, and a supporting cast that seems to set the internet on fire. I would think convincing people to see this movie would be easy money, but what do I know? Someone, somewhere, didn't care if this movie succeeded or failed. I do know that Annihilation is one of the most beguiling movies with studio money behind it I've seen in a while. As soon as it was over, I wanted to go back and watch it again. It's a film that is maybe best understood as a series of impressions, aided in its goal by the multicolored barrier between realms which resembles a melting Monet. As if the act of seeking out art in person was what landed on our planet, demanding an audience, demanding to see a human reflection in the face of its perfect surfaces. Annihilation is about many things, among them the pitfalls of trying to make art line up with your beliefs, because every theory about what goes on in the shimmer, the film's alternate reality, is only half right. And most importantly, when Natalie Portman returns from its boundaries, she is changed, as we all ought to be when stepping away from a groundbreaking work of art.
It wasn't destroying. It was changing everything. It was making something new.
Does Annihilation break new ground? Its conceit has been used by Euro science fiction writers and directors since the early 20th century. It concerns a realm where the physical properties of our world do not apply. Annihilation is special, to me anyway, because it reflects our world, but will outlast this moment. Its emotions, its frank depiction of depression, that will remain important, as will its indelible images and ideas, the sounds of minds melding, of a dance with our mirrored self. Maybe our worst self. The one that will present a false face of optimism to the world that doesn't understand our inner struggle. Years from now, I'll still remember Gina Rodriguez's fade, her bare arms, the way she projects strength missing in her core.
We know is that Lena is a liar.
Shut the fuck up!
Lena, you're a liar.
I'll remember Tessa Thompson's photosynthetic de-evolution. I'll remember a predatory creature that records our screams as it devours us. I'll remember an ecosystem built on refraction that consumes us by feeding us the senseless endings we think we deserve. I'll remember the oil-slick color palette borrowed from Toby Hooper. I'll remember the plaintive acoustic guitar that dominates the soundtrack. remember a film that trusted me enough not to hand me all the answers. Annihilation's simplest truth. The one that took the breath out of my lungs when I first saw it. Is that we have to continue even if we know that our vision of our lives will always be compromised. Imperfect, that the eyes we take for granted may change. And so may we in their reflection.
You aren't Kane, are you?
Life takes our purpose, shifts our course, gives us every reason to stop. To enter the past rather than confront the present. We get only one present moment. Embracing it often feels impossible. Those of us that do have bravery in them that will never be rewarded. Those we miss, no less courageous for having lived. Now, they're in our blood, our DNA. They're in our eyes as we look out on the cruelty and beauty of the present. With us now, forever.